Welcome to World of Warships Legends with Redsorax, and today we're going to look at some gameplay in the Asashio. I'm sorry for the delay in the last video. Since the last video, I've been very busy with Ghost of Tsushima at the moment, and it's taken up a lot of time on top of being very busy with work. So as usual, you can reach me at Facebook, Reddit, Twitter, and if you have a good replay that you would like me to put up for you, go ahead and get it off of the device you have onto a flash drive, and you can email it to me, Redsorax Replays, and I will edit the video and put it up for you on the internet. Now in this game, what we're going to be looking at is it kill stealing or kill securing. We end up getting a Kraken +1 and 1 devastating strike, but not very much damage. This is a demonstration of how not to and when to use your guns in a Japanese torpedo boat. So let's take a quick look at the commander. We got Redsorax, level 14, 2 legendaries, and his base trait is Hull Crusher. And we'll just look at the traits real quick. Subsurface Venture, Fragile Threat, give me the extra stealth. Torpedo Safari, giving us range. Smoke on the water, just give us a little more smoke when we need it. And then give me speed to get an extra speed boost out of it. Using a stealth build with Eric Bay and Jersey Swarovski to give us as much stealth as we can get in a Japanese boat. Using Aiming Systems Mod 1 in Slot 1, and Slot 2 Propulsion Mod System 2, and of course Concealment to give us all this concealment we can get. This gives us a health pool of 13,590. Decent guns, 3x2, 127mm, and they fire out at 9.7 kilometers. Torpedoes are where the ship is absolutely the best. And then of course we have a top speed of 36.1 knots. And here's where it really shines, a 4.6 kilometer concealment. Tied for the best at Tier 6. Now we're going into the game here. We are on the Atlantic. We are in a division, and we are with Hater in this division today. You've seen him featured on my channel before. He's in the Miyoko Tier 6, and I'm in the Asashio Tier 6, and we are near the sea cap. My fear on the other team would be that Fiji and Dallas, especially the Dallas and Fiji. So I'm going to push the sea cap as quick as possible, and he is going to support me and see what happens. Now with the stealth build, I have the absolute best stealth there is that the ship can get at Tier 6. So my job in this destroyer is to push caps, get early spots, and to counter destroyer gameplay. And I'm facing another Asashio in this game, and so at best he can equally spot me in a Fubuki. And a Fubuki cannot outspot me, but it's going to be very close, within 300 meters if he has it fully spec'd out. So we're going to get up into this camp and see what we can see. And my partner's following me to support me. As a good cruiser captain, he knows I'm going to do everything I can to give him vision. And we're not facing too many battleships, so he's not overly stressed because I'll make battleships' lives hell. Now, there I switched ammunition. It was a mistake. I was actually going for torpedoes, and I just hit the wrong button. So as we enter the base here, you notice that it's not contested, so I got in there first. And we wait for the contesting to see when we get a destroyer with us. Now, there he is, and I get the spots off, and here come my partner's shots. Oh, yeah, that had to hurt. So he's gonna rethink life choices at that point. He could not outspot me. I was never spotted there. Now I'm looking over and seeing the glass coming at me, and very scary. I don't want a cruiser to do to me what my cruiser did to him. So we're gonna push up here and see if we can find that Fubuki, but he's never gotten in the cap. If you notice, I'm almost done capping the base. He's run off. He's not even gonna contest it, and that's a bad thing as a destroyer captain. You should at least attempt to contest it. You should not allow me to have this base this easy. Now we're going to take a look over here and see what we can see with this cruiser. I'm still scanning for this Fubuki. I'm going to see if he's brazen enough. And now the cruiser's backing up. And now he's pulling forward. Now I see the smoke ahead of me, and I'm going to try and angle in here to get into this smoke, get a piece of the smoke to use for cover. Now Japanese smoke isn't the best for duration. Obviously that's the Americans. But I can still think I can get some use out of here, and of course there I popped in too close to him. Now, I didn't know if it was him or a Fubuki, so I spun around and looked for a Fubuki. Now I'm behind the smoke, and even though I'm within detection range, his smoke's got it covered, and bam, we got the kill. And there's the Fubuki. Now I am going to absolutely be the bane of existence for this Fubuki. I'm going to do what in a destroyer you hate having done to you. When you cannot see another destroyer, I'm going to shadow him. So he's going to stay away from me, and as he moves away, I'm going to keep moving in. And every time he gets to a point where it looks like he's going to fall off, see that 4.8 and I'm at 4.6, and as he comes to 4.7, I'm going to steer out just a little bit. We're going to keep him just outside of range. Now he's at 4.8, he's moving away. I'm not going to use my guns. This is where a lot of Japanese destroyer captains mess up. They use their guns when they don't need to use their guns. Yes, I could fire on him here, but if I did, now I'm going to take this Pensacola out. He's scary, shots out. He's the one, if I would have gone after the Fubuki, he's the one that would have come after me. Now I'm still spotted only because that Fubuki can see me. So I know he's not firing at me, at least with his guns, so there's probably torpedoes inbound. Changing directions, going after him, pushing him to get my vision back on him. Take a look around, see what we got, watching for that airplane. Again, airplanes, you got to know your airplane detection. This is where it comes down to being a good destroyer captain. Now, almost drive into those torpedoes. And we slowed it down real fast and turned the other way, turned into them, and then speed back up, and there's the third set. And now I'm just going to shadow him. Tried to call in for support to get fire on him, so I don't have to give myself away because there are dangerous cruisers around here. Now, the Asashio, my counter, is actually more important to get when I had the quick vision on him. Now, I'm going to go ahead and line up because everything else is far enough away that I feel secure here. So I'm going to go ahead and get the first shot off. He never saw it coming. So he's all but gone. Now I send out another set. We know he fired his torpedoes a second ago. Now that he's gone, no more detection. So that other Asashio is not near me now. And that scares me, the Fiji. So let's see what we can do about him. Now the Fiji, you're going to see me do something here that's questionable for even myself. I'm going to shadow him, put the torpedoes on him, but he is focusing on my partner. My partner's shooting in, that's my partner's shots going in on him, and he's shooting at my partner. And at this point, my partner's pretty low health. So I actually, since I have smoke ready, I try to draw his attention here. I want him to look over at me and get his guns off of my partner to help my partner out. Now, of course, he's tunnel visioned as all get out. He doesn't even see that there's a destroyer next to him, and he barely saw those torpedoes in time. I'm assuming it's his plane that caught him. But having him turn gives a little bit better angle for my partner to hit him some more. There's the Asashio. I call him out. I start training my guns on him. But I believe now I want to go invisible. Now's the time. I don't want to be lit up. I'm getting a little too close to another cruiser over here. The Asashio I don't want to really get into a gun duel with. And I feel I made a mistake doing that. I should have taken him down because he goes and stalks my partner. Now we're down by one ship here. And we got another very low health New Orleans. And we're going to go stalk him a little bit. When my partner is getting stalked by an Asashio, I might as well stalk a New Orleans. The Ishmael goes down to flooding. New Orleans on just an absolute, and there goes my partner. And I felt bad about that, in all honesty. I apologize to him that I should have hunted the Asashio for him. But he was really on low health. Get all my guns around on the New Orleans. Shot out, and we're going to get him. And there's nothing he can do. He never saw it coming. Now they're taking another base that we had already taken. But we are up on points. We're tied on ships. And we've got to do something. I haven't done a lot of damage, but I've got a lot of spot out here. I've got 4 kills, and my partner actually points that out at this point, that a Kraken's on the line. And there's the Asashio. And our cruiser's firing at him, and he's going to smoke up and disappear into it. Now, the Asashio's problem right here is he thinks he's behind his smoke, and he doesn't have line of sight to the cruiser, so he's going to fire his guns from behind his smoke. Now, if he'd have stayed in his smoke, and that's why I'm going at the smoke, he would have done better. But he's about to, there, he fired, and because I had line of sight to him, he became visible to my partner. Now, I'm not putting those torpedoes out on the Asashio. I'm putting those out on the Dallas, on hopes that they're going to catch the Dallas, and he's going to keep coming forward. But I'm keeping everybody lit up. Now, that was the mistake of the Japanese destroyer captain, firing his guns when he shouldn't have fired his guns. Like I did earlier to try and get the attention. As soon as he got attention out, he put his ship at risk. Now, I'm watching the Dallas. The torpedoes look good. I'm making sure I'm going to stay out of range, checking the angle of the torpedoes. They're battling the cruiser, and they took the Pensacola out with fire. But it's too late. The Dallas is going to eat 3. Well, he ate 2, but he would have eaten a 3rd. There's the Kraken, devastating strike. Now, what am I going to do? I got the guns up. Now I can battle him. I have a superior health advantage. 4 hits, I incapacitated something. Now, am I going to push? Now, he's got me lined up. He should take the shot here. He's got me spotted, and I don't have him. Now, he's probably much lower health. Obviously, I just put 4 shots into him. So, I've got to push the advantage now. I got to make him come to me. There's no need for me to go to A at this point. I take B. He's got to come past B to get to C. But if I go to A, he could take B in the time I take A, and then he could go take C while I'm coming back to take B, and I'll never catch him, and the points may slip up and away from us. We do have a comfortable lead, but not that comfortable lead. So, I know he's got to come this way. I keep my guns trained in the right direction. We're just going to keep riding around and looking for him, and watching the cap counter. Now, if you notice, it's still in the diamond shape. While it's in the diamond shape, it's not being contested. So, he's not in the base yet. And I'm going to keep pushing this way in case he's coming around. See what goes on. Any second now, I'm expecting torpedoes. And here they come. Turn in. Not really that close, but close enough. We have the base capture. And there he is. Now, I unfortunately didn't have the guns turn in the right direction. But I get one off here. It's still a hit. Get the rear turrets turned around. I've got a far superior health advantage here. So he will fire on me, but it's not going to do as much. I mean, I'm not even now down to a third. There we go. Game kill. 6 kills. Now, was I securing the kills earlier, or was I kill stealing? And as you can see, it was only 37,993. I grossed 690,000. Top of the leaderboard, 6 kills, 2,600 experience with a Kraken and 1 devastating strike. My partner's down just a little ways. And I fly double flags on everything, which means I took home 614,000 credits. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry for the wait on this video, but Tsushima is not going to save itself. Hope to see you next time. Bye.